Welcome to South Matters. We cover news from here, there and everywhere. This is Himadyuthi Deshpande and I have an interesting story from Namma Bengaluru lined up just for you. So, hang on. The Indian government has released a list of select drugs that can be sold over the counter, that is, without a doctor's prescription. But given the hyper competition among medical shops, these shops have been bending backwards just to grab a sale. And this quite often means selling drugs without insisting on a doctor's prescription. But how dangerous is it to buy and sell drugs indiscriminately? And why aren't people going to the doctor? South Matters finds out.
There are 4 distinct schedules under which all the drugs are divided. But the most important ones for a consumer are the Schedule G and Schedule H drugs. They can neither be bought nor sold without a doctor's prescription. Now I'm going to try and get 2 medicines, that is Jalra M, which is a Schedule G drug, and Zenodom 250, which is a Schedule H drug. Jalra M, 5500.
One sheet,
A half sheet could. This is a Schedule G drug that I got very easily from across the counter from this pharmacy. So while we have strict rules governing their sale, who's really checking?
Every district, government has appointed a person called drug inspector. He should have the background of the pharmacy. The drug inspector has to visit the pharmaceutical industry as well as the pharmacy in a regular intervals.
Notwithstanding the inspectors, OTC drugs are widely available. So why don't medical shops insist on prescriptions?
There is no regulator. You just have to spell out the name of the medicine. That's all the regulator. You should be able to say the medicine. Any medicine is they'll give you. They don't care because nobody is checking whether this patient has a prescription.
ಕೊಡೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಬಟ್ ಕೆಲವರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವರು ದೇ ಓವರ್ಕಮ್ ದ ರೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ದೆನ್ ದೇ ಗಿವ್ ಇಟ್.
Healthcare and medicine has become very expensive, and buying medicines over the counter is much easier and cheaper than consulting a doctor.
The medicines have become very expensive. Just a strip of 10 lozenges, it used to cost less than 30 rupees 2-3 years ago. Now it is 98 rupees. And if I consult a doctor, he would definitely charge 300 to 500 rupees for consultation. And if he suggests any test, maybe blood test or other tests, that would also even take the expenditure further up.
But the easy OTC purchase can be dangerous.
One is that inappropriate diagnosis, inappropriate medications, and there is no investigations done. See, many a times we as doctors, write tests not because the labs want to make some money. It's not like that. It works when a patient has XYZ symptoms. We know that these symptoms are seen in A, B, C, D diseases. So how do we rule out A, B, C, D? So the doctor knows that what are the red flag signs, who has to be investigated, what are the other differential diagnoses, what are other possibilities in this condition, and what are the dangerous situations. All those steps will be bypassed when you go over the counter.
The truth is, our public health system is broken. Behind all the sales that occur over the counter are the middle and poor income earners who prefer self-medication because they simply cannot afford to run around paying the doctors and diagnostic centers. As long as we don't keep the cost from coming down, people will keep breaking the rules and keep risking their lives. This is Veechika along with Prasidh and camera person Harshit signing off for South Matters.
Thank you, Veechika, and thank you for watching. We're a small channel with no resources, but free from all pressures. So, if you have an important story that you want us to cover, let us know. And if you have any comments, good or bad, write to us. Until we find another interesting story, Sat Shri Akal, Alvida, Namaskara.